Yo people, EFL Championship Game Week 18 preview. There are some tasty fixtures on show, so let's get straight into them. First game is Cardiff City against West Brom. Both teams really close to each other, and even both teams have had their ups and downs of late. Of course, Cardiff lost to Norwich, but then defeated Preston this weekend. But the Baggies on the other hand bounced back from a 2-1 loss to Southampton or Sunderland. The team beating Ipswich on the weekend, which was a big shock. But both teams were close to each other. Both teams having ups and downs. I think they could cancel each other out, so I'm going to go for a 1-1 score line prediction. Next game is Coventry versus Plymouth. Of course, Coventry are absolutely ecstatic of that 3-0 win over Millwall, and their fans. We're hoping to have something more to cheer about as they take on Plymouth. And with no new fresh injury news, it should be really the same team for Coventry. Of course, Plymouth have struggled away from home in the Championship, but they have improved. But I think away from home, I think it could be a tough one. I'm going to go 2-0 Coventry. Following a 2-2 draw with Swansea, Hull City will be looking to return to winning ways as they take on Rotherham in the next match in the EFL Championship. At home, they should be winning this one. Of course, they're eyeing for the third consecutive win at home. So it could be a big scoreline this one, especially with Rotherham losing 7 consecutive games on the road so far. Not consecutive, just 7 defeats on the road. So yeah, I'm going to go with a 2-0 to Hull City. Middlesbrough are taking on Preston at home, and they will be eager to return into winning ways after suffering a 3-2 defeat to Bristol City. And they're eyeing up their 5th home win of the season. On the other hand, Preston failed to impress in a 2-1 loss to Cardiff City. And seeing that Middlesbrough have improved their home form and made their home a fortress, I'm going to back them with a 2-1 victory. QPR take on Stoke City, and QPR will be looking to bounce back from a 1-0 defeat as they take on Stoke City. Of course, both teams struggle really much in front of goal. So I'm going to go with a 1-1 draw, and QPR will still struggle to get the first league win since the 2nd of September 2023. So yeah, the next game is an eagerly awaited match between Watford and Norwich City. Of course, the Hornets will aim to improve on the 2-0 loss they faced against Leicester. But they are capable of beating the Canaries in front of home support. Of course, Daniel Beckham is missing due to suspension. Norwich, on the other hand, aim to build on a back-to-back wins over Cardiff City and QPR. Beating Watford on the road is not easy. So yeah, I'm going to go with a 2-1 Watford win, actually. I think Norwich, they do have a few injuries, so I will back Watford to do it. Blackburn will be aiming to vote on a 3-0 win over Stoke City when they take on Birmingham City at home. And they do have a couple of injuries. I must say, Blackburn Rovers, their injury list is piling up by the minute. Blues, on the other hand, did well to beat a struggling Sheffield Wednesday side in front of home fans at the weekend, but they have much bigger fish to fry. And they take on Blackburn, who have turned the home into a fortress. So I'm going to go this game 1-1. Actually, I reckon both teams can cancel each other out. So 1-1 draw. All eyes go to Ellen Road as Leeds take on Swansea, and Leeds, of course, now 4 games unbeaten with 3 consecutive league wins before the Rotherham game where they drew 1-1. They're looking to keep their Medic promotion hopes alive. On the other hand, the South West Wales outfit failed to win the previous 3 league matches, with the team dropping to 17th place in the standings. So considering that, and at least are on 5-game winning run, I'm going to say 2-0 Leeds United. Sheffield Wednesday face the mighty Leicester City at home, and we know that Sheffield Wednesday have been poor, and they do struggle sometimes, or most of the times they have been poor and struggle, but they do good at home. But coming up against this formidable Leicester City side, there's only one team that's going to be victorious. That is Leicester City. So I'm going with a 3-1 victory. No, sorry, 3-0 victory for Leicester City. After dropping points against Huddersfield, Southampton will be eager to beat Bristol City as they take them on this Wednesday evening, and the Saints are aiming up the third consecutive home win. And I think they might have something with that, of course. Other hand, Bristol City continue with the habit of producing much better showings at home than on the road, which is yet another reason why I'm going to go with a 2-0 win to Southampton. Sunderland will look to recover from a 2-0 loss to Plymouth when they welcome Huddersfield Town to the Stadium of Light. And they are also eyeing up the third consecutive home win, and with positive performances and strategies so far this season, they are favourites to win this game. Teriers, on the other hand, are eager to put an end to their 5-game winless run, but given their poor record away from home, I reckon Sunderland will win, and I'm going to go for a 3-0 victory for Sunderland at home against the Terriers. Ipswich versus Millwall. Ipswich were well beaten at West Brom on Saturday. It was their poorest performance of the season, but fortunately for them, the teams below them also dropped points, so the lead is still healthy at the top. Millwall were thumped at home in Joe Edwards' first game at the Den. Don't think many would have been expecting that, and I reckon they may be still a bit shocked heading to Portman Road, as I reckon Ipswich will thrash Millwall again 2-0. let me know all your score predictions in the comments below.